Airbus scandal. It came to light on the 28th of March 2012. Airbus made political contributions to the amount of 200 euros to Spanish foundation related to agriculture development in Ghana. The OSP, however, revealed that contribution was not initially disclosed to the U.S. authorities. Airbus subsequently disclosed it out of abundance of caution. Tonight, we go out front and throw the spotlight on the OSP's fact-finding report. I'm Kweku Anan, and of course, this is the front line tonight, coming to you live from this studio here in Accra. And we're live tonight across dozens of stations, picking the feed as far as the week is concerned, brand new. And of course, we are also live tonight across the Atlantic on GOB, radio, TV. You can get it on YouTube or modernghana.com and tunein.com. Of course, we are live on YouTube, Facebook, and the link is my CTVGH plus the interactive segment on the WhatsApp line 020-297-3461. 020-297-3461. Folks, let's get started. Bonini wakwem ya the fresh program na ebra wa nadwi na bibia de dana kwemu kama. Now, anadwi yebetwa, we go out front tonight and give you the part 2 special prosecutor's report. Special prosecutor no amayati asise Airbus nsemno or the abewi here. Ghana for no, you can't say as of last week, near the issue in Kebinka. I didn't say the AJC. Yes, you debate so because you the politics the year, and I'm sure that answer any papa and for so be amount. The year and say this. Yenya papa sao. Well, but special amayati asese or the abewie. Now, a dear in a call, sa fact dear pan a komu, what were the assigning the facts in the report tonight? You be presented part 2 at the amount. Mr. We a lifestyle kind of a viewer. No. I've always, loved people who are ready to learn. Because me na me tell me who's to show no crowns, me okay? And your lifestyles here betra keke biasi num keka no sunyade. We are learning, so everybody, we a listener, we a viewer, ye what dream say me ye na ya den ye sunyade. Together we sit, think and talk, and then we make a sense of it. Guys, so because politics in the pesi ya yene sa manaka ho from for so but can't we allow these petty nyom de bi sronku bi keke tonight me be presented the way a special prosecutor no esi edi report ne beto ho a my beef and I'm into I was special prosecutor and any politicians, NDC and MPP for no. After the MPP, there's some non-person politics and one more quiet. But one of the stakeholders, me no want to kwakesia is the media, the radio and television. Our failure, our inability to present the report to Ghanaians, 1. 2, explain the report. 3, make all findings biane adia papa ne ko ye okohwehwem no de ohuye no ye be boama Ghana fo nya sa asem no munti ase asem ni nia no. But the media in Ghana is so dirty. Despicable media groups. We have made the politicians, I'm telling you, the media no can ho and the politicians in the year de omuye nei. I've always said this to you, that the media cannot, will not, and may not be ignored as a significant political actors. We are part of shaping the minds. We help the people to make an informed decision and an informed choice. on what basis are we to inform Ghanaians to make an informed decision and informed choice? And I answer your quasi politicians. Woboko left hand and so oboko. The oboko right hand oboko right. Sa nse mhunkwa. Radio buma ukuti anu who say radio na hanu jina. But yam balancing ni mebi kakra. Enumakuo ahodo bebre ye omedwuma. Say dwumakuo no oni ho ma amanyokuo bi o. Enti aminu mienu as journalists e beboa. Ma saa asem na nipa de beto no. Ghana fu no benya mu nkyeremu. Any day see intia adena beto. Other than that, kweku. And to tell everybody, then all no more memu ano. Domu ye biano is much about do about nothing. Yeah, we criticize the special prosecutor to get his job done. For once, or yen the Juman or yen ya, Muma yen na ya. Now we say be binti no bejina or kind 24 page in amaye. What has the media done? And so adian chio. Na radio ni TV for ni amakwan e ma this same politician NDC MPP o mo de abetra tom studio edudwa report na basa ni asre rough basa just like that. They are not making sense to anybody. Well, folks, tonight we are going to help the special prosecutor and present the report according to how or present. What he has said, sao a Japadia document he say ya na ye no. And then daji bumia avigrad omzie kwegwana mebe soja to o man no. A Japadia document yeah dey asem ye kan. Ya nka nkyere mo say, wo biara ti ha asema ye ka kire including the him say what ye here oman penina so ye say wo mumra bonten come and issue a rejoinder and also say this whatever Ghana for mante a biom ubia ya bo din wo report him so ye some wa kodnya say my doors are open come na mo meyi mu ho ano ubia udin wo report no bra utumi ye press conference e wo wiem utumi ye press conference e wo zuase utumi ye press conference was wherever you may stand and do your press conference ye ba be genia magana for say wo esimesi obenti ya bo udin wo report no sa ase ne ye kafa won enye ne kure ye dini abetudwa obi wo yi ni ti say wo respect bi say wo be ka say meanwhile udin wo report no afini ewie na amanfo atiesi mu a and a report na enye ne kure and a report a figment of obi imagination and a fahini sin him ko wie himfa meanwhile bibia report from ministry so ni na esi live ya won face abobodam e bibi for pen ye and you may be say tonight in same group no so na no wordne special Kisi Jaben is coming. 2, I'm going to give you some breaking news story. Breaking news bear. And I'm going over. Then, barely 24 hours, the governing New Patriotic Party have launched their manifesto. Ooh, I saw there. And Western region. Asem Bay and a Baumia. Eko kachira Ghana for yebedwedwe ni nemu gu ha mamo. Nti men flippy TV ni nko baby. Here 3 issues on the table. Breaking news ne dey nam kwemu pasisi assemble si o political party bi mu a na anu ya eno na me womo supposed flag bearer no na me keka party bi flag bearer a resign na me keka na me bi se bisa ne nsem. Well, tonight that flag bearer me baso en chekra to ho ma we hu said any na ko bad folks. In the meantime, between time, you're connected all over the regions. And of course, who's be to me, I know say TV, so a digital TV and a smart TV, just go on the TV, flip through Ubenya CTV. We're going to difficult and so to be called social media and also we can social medias. Are you sure? Social medias in the so YouTube and Facebook we have program we are kokra na down. Nesra uko YouTube bomodiana subscribe link no. My CTVGH now I subscribe it. Come. O subscribe ya. Yenya share program na se na chese won se aka mesra na famisa ya chichiro man. Emma obu for me why mpewasem pa wo so pemasem oman ninti oman ninti nti anadwi me no ba be so niam miensa ye ba be breaking news bi ama den ye wi a afi ye beko Baumia yesterday the governing New Patriotic Party took the center stage, the event saying by storm our western region. Nansembe na course crowd western region where you be better to come on. The say milk ni only. Say the kufor kind of folks without much delay. No. Up next, Ghana Speaks proudly brought to you by Ora Black Star for Ora Black Star for Jumo Mudia. Say yes, see ye person we see would die. Man was say come and fenya kwaduro. And to Kwanwa Airbus no ordinem asase baako enipa ben wotwe na ekoso na enso be koso no nkonti ma nsekan ejan bow and arrow nkranti nsirada nkotokuro eye adwuma wo so di agro be ku ato akene kwa mfo asem nko ora blaster for na kama di asase hu bibia e de ato ho de amount se bra na beji asase ne tua ne kakra keke wo de wo pe ne papa mu no ukwa wo se papa na ote sa CTV wo ha adwene kweku anan wo de untimi wo se kweku anan se da mo amope ne ka no sa kwakache ombeye no fefe de ama mani na bibia kama wate ora blaster for no e wo fanko he ya barrier ho udro fanko a dan kama ho no office no e wo untimi nkoe frɛ wo no e wo ahoma no so e na da screen is on 053 6176327 053 6176327 Ora Black Star for so come me be yasa see the actual ensure electricity road networks ni now ho ye kosi dan the Tower of Babel e de akosoro akwachiro nyankopon ye be see Airbnb ye be see hostels ye be see hotels e dan ben ye nsie ni na akonya ewo take a listen to Ora Black Star for nsa see a wo mo de e kirewe ye benya bi wo kwa benya kaswa breku denchira amasaman insawom ena eye ehimfa kind of saying botiano nina so ewo kroma oni problem. Watch this.
Oro Black Star Limited. Our lands are everywhere. It depends on the customer's preferred location. We have lands in areas such as Kwabinya, Amasaman, Kaswa, Denchira, Bruku, Botiano, and Insawam. Our lands are very affordable and has no litigation issues. Our lands comes in various sizes such as 70 by 100, 35 by 100, and among others. We have a flexible payments plan that's 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. The areas are well developed. No need to worry about electricity, water, and other social amenities. You can contact us on 030-2452-555, 030-2452-555, or visit our website at www.oralblackstarlimited.com. Oral Black Star, your preference, our priority.
Great folks, welcome back. This is the front line, of course. Tonight we are following up on a multiple developing story, of course, also to bring you the very main story tonight, a special report by a Kisi Ejaben, the Betudra Eddie Amamo. Come, but my sister dini birthday ankasa Josephine Fiano Ochna and a birthday yamao birthday in advance Josephine Fiano or West Hills Mall Santopia perfume shop or na wo yedwuma onyankopon ya admo china we do birthday. God bless you and God increase your years and increase all your blessings from grace to grace to grace to grace. What I say Josephine Fiano or West Hills Mall Santopia perfume shop I mo amunim West Hills Mall no oh and oh oyeden Odini birthday hopefully tomorrow and he hopes friends saying Josephine Yamao ya wish you a happy birthday, folks. Well, at this moment, Maminka is just about 17 minutes gone past the hour 8. This is the Frontline breaking news story. We present to you tonight this very breaking news story. And we've picked some documents to be quickly. Mean waste time. I'll say the chairman, WGCDRPN Sogbojo, retired. Independent Committee, Convention People's Party, CPP. Now, and that screen is on. Monday, 19th August 2024. Dear Senior Comrade, withdrawal from CPP National Flag Bearership elections. Yes. Now, that screen is which I say. Ora, Ivor Green Street until this resignation letter way Airbus. Now, Ivor Green Street remain the flag bearer of the CPP until say one more chance here because I no so abano ono no ye CPP Kwame Nkrumah's party no ono ena oye titininia odaho. What you say? Yes. Yeah, can say Ora Ivor Green Street of CPP has resigned. Mobe Kaya last week Friday ya na ye di jakakra egu CPP party so. Na me de Ivor Green Street performance so beto ho 2016-2020 performance abysmal. Anyade. Na still Ivor Green Street that so shahwa. Opeso eden or contest e CPP ticket no so. Aden. Na say any nasi amodema Kwame Nkrumah. Aden why? Kwame Nkrumah party no a esa mo hwe ma Kwame Nkrumah edin ho etie na Kwame Nkrumah party no so enyamba ho. Ivor Green Street ne doma kwhye ho din quietly. Maintain that could da say ye di sabe Kwame Nkrumah din e twitwi form e ma Ivor Green Street as sorry say wono be sorry akasa e di ama Kwame Nkrumah in the blessed memory say way and oh yeah no Ivor Green Street si ho din omo sa CPP element in ya quiet and omo hye sumnu ho no mo hye. Just say they find that place a safe haven. Why are you people doing this to Kwame Nkrumah? Now why should CPP party o journalists e kuku da mamwo Ghana na so omo ye CPP for. Journalists e kuku dam nara so omo ye CPP for e sha say free one Kwesi Pratt Kweku Bakun Ben Efson Cabral Blay and omo ekeka ho. Just say ye the CPP na ye atwedie bi ene ye furu di ko gina bibi so. Na wo mo gu CPP ne mo no modi CPP ho no so aye mo safe haven na modi gigi sika didi sika rough de man fam ho anche omo enema hu be bi ebewie Ivor Green Street I resign. Yes, so resign fast. So resign fast no to rem quick. Yedim senti Ivor na ye ba wo so. Now my main come be to say it is with a heavy heart that I write to confirm my withdrawal from the above-mentioned internal CPP elections. This decision has been necessitated by a number of reasons. Firstly, I was the only candidate who fulfilled all nomination filing requirements in the stipulated time period. My filing was done on conditions as communicated to you on Friday, 2nd August, whilst at the bank, and later the same day in the presence of the Congress committee members. Clearly, however, and without any formal justification whatsoever, the laid-down process for the completed forms submission and filing fee payment was varied. Additionally, a member of the independent committee openly supported a candidate to collect nomination forms 5 minutes before the deadline for the closure of nominations, which is a show of bias and implies partially compromised independent committee. This clear breach and lack of due procedure and decency made it difficult for me to attend vetting as I was contemplating withdrawing for unfairness. Again, in your memo of 8 August 2024, the vetting was to be for candidates who had completely fulfilled nomination requirements, only strangely to be made available to partially fulfill candidates when no formal extension nomination processes had been communicated. You can hear naturally, I was more suspicious and alarmed by the trend of events as no one even formally reached out to me with an explanation for this occurrence. Eventually, by a memo dated 14th August, it appeared It appears nominations have been reopened to the 19th, whilst I respect the independent committee in the conduct of its mandate and understand and sympathize with a Herculean task facing it, unfortunately due to non-compliance and a breach of faith in the laid down regulations. So say, I have lost confidence in the process and can no longer participate. Secondly, raising the funds to pay for filing was burdensome, and since then raising further money for an internal campaign and additional monies in short period for potential future presidential and parliamentary filings, as well as the subsequent costly campaign, is proving excruciatingly demanding and arduous. Thirdly, it appears my candidate has ruffled feathers and enraged, aggravated, and infuriated fellow comrades, which is entirely at variance with my motives for participating, which were based on prevailing and urging from long-standing comrades to enter the fray and help the party out in trying times. Fourthly, unfortunately, an unexpected medical issue suddenly, unexpected medical issue suddenly came to fore, which necessitated by emergency travel to attend to and resolve the matter. This, of course, would delay my return to campaigning internally and, if successfully, externally, with its attendant consequence. This is even though that I had become the candidate. I would have proposed as late as Saturday, September 21st this year, to have launched our campaign and manifesto in grand style on Osagyefo's Day, and with the party's consent, offer an alternative way forward to the honor of the duopoly currently being foisted on our beloved nation. However, my propose and God dispose, it is not to be, and thus, for the reasons cited above, well as others, I have to withdraw. In this regard, since nominations are still open and conditions I gave as part of the failing still subset, I formally withdraw from the contest and request that my fees paid be returned accordingly. Please refund my filing fee to the account specified below, which is in fact the account from which the party received the payment from me. Ivor Kobna Green Street, EcoBank, blah 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 blah. But folks, we have also intercepted another report, and this report says, Obi at the Ivor Green Street, Akko Court. Can we get that report on the screen? Or Akko Court. Now, why not the Ivor Green Street, Akko Court? Abranti Efreno, Danso Debra Bidietu, Onoye the plaintiff versus Ivor Green Street, defendant East Legon, blah blah blah. Now, or say, an action having been commenced against you by the issue of this writ by above named plaintiff Danso Debra Bidietu, you are hereby commanded that within 8 days after service of this writ, inclusive of the day of service, you cause an appearance to be entered. Now, also then, this writ to be served within 12 calendar before then blah blah blah, a whole lot of them. Now, Sakrate serve Ivor Green Street is which I say. Ivor Green Street undinounce ne nationality. That is the breaking news. Ivor Green Street ne baby or a British national undeclare onyen denounce. Yeah. And we are aware, say petitioner ko baby bebre, the Ghana Police Service petitioner ko, the British High Commission petitioner ko, and other state bodies bebre petitioner ko. Yes, Tiama Ivor aswan yeshe. Eje dani chem no dia ya ne say so either so bema medic nti ene da ho no yedna court. So here can say the British High Commission investigate Ivor Green Street to establish whether or not ne hwan ne papa ana ne mame eno British national Ivor Green Street a contest elections Ghana how many times? Na Ghana for him electoral commission for, are you aware? It's electoral commission aware say Ivor Kwabena Green Street ne papa na ne mame and were British national. By extension, Ivory Greece to Nagasa and denounce the nationality. Yet, we contested elections how many times? 2016, 2020. All easy and through. Electoral Commission for more assessment. Well, folks, we any day ebe to ho a day amama 28 minutes gone past the hour. This is the frontline news story, folks. Now, enti the breaking news na ato ho e day amama. Now, yemra ne say afi yemra ye main show so. Tonight, the move your religious issues in the Tonight, on our crusade toward exposing charlatans hidden in the ministry of Christ, takes us to the patriarch, Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams' spirited criticism at Dr. Abel Damina of Nigeria, who is exposing a lot more fake Nigerian pastors, prophets, and bishops. Now, Yadimura, also for your one Nigeria, Mabubo ni tapes be bria mamo. The friend of Dr. Abel Damina, na papi Nigeria on enyasam ketwa. Chile say, adia oye no, or expose Nigerians as so far womugo prophets for, bishop for, pastors womu ye atro and nada asho mama, and or expose you. Folks, as someone ni say, as someone papa all come on Nigerian and ya throw the one on Nigerian as so funny you now woman him sampa the worker on carbon he's exposing them. But tonight, Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams is taking this man of God on for what? Also, I want you to listen to Duncan Williams. Why he's taking it on, that sharp criticism carried on. Ewo Abel Damina so say papa no waye. Take a listen to Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams.
I don't care what we do to have relevance. I was listening to a message of a preacher the other day, huge, big, and have great following. And as I was listening, the Holy Spirit, my teacher, began to show me the errors in things that he was saying and teaching, and yet he has such a great following, and he broke my heart, and I said, Lord, have mercy. So all these people follow him can't even see and tell that they are following error. And one of the dangerous things, if you study history, you look at the healing wave or the healing revival, men like Jack Cole, William Branham, and you look at A.A. Allen and Alexander Dowie, people like Catherine Kuma and others, they were so gifted, so anointed, that their gift and the anointing was so powerful, their success was so great, that they didn't have the humility to be accountable to anybody above them. And when you are so gifted, and you are so anointed and so successful that you don't have the humility to be accountable and to be supervised by another, you are in trouble. And that is what happened to Jim Jones. Jim Jones was so gifted, so anointed, so successful, so powerful and huge that he answered to nobody. That when he went into error, nobody could correct him. And he took thousands of people to Guyana and killed them all and killed himself. He poisoned them all and they followed him. And there are people today, if they say God said they should go and hold a camp meeting in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, people will follow them there. Christians will follow them. Because for whatever reason, we haven't made time to develop our spirit, to build up our spirit, to be led by the Holy Spirit. We are led by giftings, led by the successes and the anointings and the experiences of others, and we don't have a personal experience with God. I was telling them in the first service that Jesus said when he comes, he will say to many, I know you not. And many shall say, but we cast out devils in your name. We raised the dead in your name. We did great wonders, miracles, mighty works in your name. And Jesus will say, I know you not. I don't know you. I don't know you. You work but my principles. You use my principles, but you have no relationship with me. That word, I know you not, is the same word when the Bible talks about and Adam knew Eve. Intimacy. Intimacy. So there are so many people out there, they are working the works of God, using the principles of God, but they have no relationship with God. They are using the provision of the provider, but they have no relationship with the provider. They don't know the provider. They are working the creation, but they don't know the creator. They are working the blessing, but they have no relationship with the blesser. So he said, I know you use my principles, because when it rains, whoever has sown a seed on the ground, the rain will water it. The sun appears on all. You reap what you sow. Whatever you sow is what you reap. So many things are wrong in the body of Christ. Pleasing men, having the acceptance of men than the acceptance of God. The recognitions of men than the recognitions of God. And it's very sad on how people are torn by every wind of doctrines. And deception is very strong. Deception is very strong. I'm telling you, this guy was listening to crowd. People follow him. But there is an error. I was sitting there and I could hear and I could see the error. And the people were screaming, amen. And I said, look at this. They can't even tell. And it's because we don't pay attention to our spirit. And what you feed the most grows the most. What you keep ignoring, you will eventually lose it.
The greatest enemy of any pastor is pride. Now,
Dinti pa na Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams nini bebre papa Jesus adintia. That's the truth. The reason why Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams in Bebre, Dr. Abel Damina is because he's preaching in Nigeria against tight amujije, tight osimunyai enwentia nyahwe onye boni bia. Na Ghana se musumu jai tight dia ene mu jama Ghana for ho atoma ye na asomdwe ne beba munyai tight ni je na no anti na Duncan Williams eni abre papa onye boni bia. He's exposing asofo mugu Nigeria or big time because tight je no mu de ha nipa ene ya economy ya din a obi a dwen ne hwem na mo be jan say na tight na din na fahin na sen na kowie hi no tight je na dawson tight je dodo no adawson adawson tight je na dawson mo ma Ghana for hontom folks you don't be see ho afi enko yenim now afi yemre politics of today. I agree there. Politics of today takes us to the ruling New Patriotic Party manifesto launched in a western region over the weekend. First of all, let me congratulate the party for the excellent launch the manifesto. Enra, the governing New Patriotic Party want to launch a manifesto. Me bought MPP for Basso. My idea na my bibri say multimedia manifesto abeto ho enra inshiran cancer for you who say mutu sa anamoy. However, may I say many are those they are aware that this kind of saying that sa manifesto si amudi tu day. A lot of these manifestos in a multi implemented. And here they are tosso mieno. They are tosso biom. Ghanaians will not wait for Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia to come to power to demonstrate whether or not he's able to carry out these policies and programs. Nya fina Ghana for ne between Bawumia say Bawumia ebe implement the okoka wo Western region Ghana for nye ho ne ye twen. No. The atoso miensa. Third. There are a lot of these policies and programs, in fact, manifesto promises of Bawumia and his boss, Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, out there. They have failed to actualize them. So, the Amobeki can re the Enra, Yehuya, Esi Yewo, Western region, and Yard the Fofro. Ebiom, Ghana for Nyade or more trains, Bawumia mekan bebrebe say, and Sana, Ghana for Bejatum, oh, and Bawumia, or Sia Dioyo, obeye or ye say fine. No, nye sana semnetie. Kasano na edoson. Ebiom Ghana for kwekumika ho biye nim say. MPP for mo manifesto a mo ye no 2016 o 2020 o kofa hene sen hene bebre ewo ho mo nya ntumu na mo nkra nwie. Bebre so and 8 solid years mo ntimi achieve ye. So bebre be ye no amode betu hoi ye de Bawumia virtually spoke like how many minutes? Hours. Bebre kwa. Ehu hia. It is American Constitution and the Ghana Constitution. We show US for Constitution. I say phone you Grammy. It will be Ghana the inzue. Chapter by chapter by chapter by chapter. Was ya some kwane wom. No way ye say just a provision bebre kwa. A dear Bawumia be ye in Ray. Ubisa say, a dear pan and a Bawumia pesa waka meto Ghana food. Hey, Kasana Mutubi can be say it was so that much Ubisa say. Nobody had a. Well, Mami Misa say, did I actually, me or maybe other Ghanaians, heard Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia said this? That he's going to see to the Pwalugu multi-purpose dam construction. Yet bibi sa. Ora Bawumia oka bibi sa. Ewo manifesto launch na say the Pwalugu multi-purpose dam no or say obeye bibi dia found Bawumia ka bibi sa na. Well, let me go into my systems. Let me check it. Say Bawumia ka bibi sa. Take a listen to this and let's check if Bawumia actually said that. Listen to this.
We will also promote the use of agricultural lime to reduce the acidity of our soils, enhance soil fertility, and get more yield from the application of fertilizers. Ghana has an abundance of limestone to do this. I will prioritize the construction of the Pwalugu Dam by using the private sector financing to crowd in grant financing. Ladies and gentlemen, we will also promote the use of agricultural lime to reduce the acidity of our soils, enhance soil fertility, and get more yield from the application of fertilizers. Ghana has an abundance of limestone to do this. I will prioritize the construction of the Pwalugu Dam by using the private sector financing to crowd in grant financing. Ladies and gentlemen, we will also promote the use of agricultural lime to reduce the acidity of our soils, enhance soil fertility, and get more yield from the application of fertilizers. Ghana has an abundance of limestone to do this. I will prioritize the construction of the Pwalugu Dam by using the private sector financing to crowd in grant financing. Ladies and gentlemen,
no. There's nothing like uncertainty. We are certain. Bawumia actually said this. He will prioritize the Pwalugu multi-purpose dam. Bawumia, are you sure? Mr. Vice President, did you actually say this? Yes, you said this. Why would you prioritize the Pwalugu Dam this time around? Why would you? So this is the Vice President today. What about Vice President then? So Vice President then versus now. Now watch this. Now years before this day, Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia told the world the story about the Pwalugu multipurpose dam construction. And what did he say to us years back? Listen to him.
Can you beat your chest and say, yeah, yet this signature project in the north?
I think the most important project here in the north since independence. Yes, Pwalugu Dam.
Are you sure?
A few moments later, I have no doubt in my mind that we are going to do the Pwalugu Dam.
Can you beat your chest and say, yeah, yet this signature project in the north?
I think the most important project here in the north since independence. Yes, Pwalugu Dam.
Are you sure?
A few moments later, I have no doubt in my mind that we are going to do the Pwalugu Dam.
Can you beat your chest and say,
We kumanu we kwa kamuka sa ono kwano bagi kanse muza we ekase and the Bawumia sisi ochino sisi chese kwisi nsi kwadana why aden Vice President kakra ubedi ama hunti President kakra ubedi ama MPP nti enra we kujina platform so say I feel they will prioritize the Pwalugu multipurpose dam is you are ugromo. Well, and so no we didn't care about catching Ghana for the say from independence. My yes, my complete our project navy. Later, now I say baby, just say confusion. Airbus.
The UK authorities and
MCR for Munya study was wrong. Oh, now what about confusion? Airbus. Mr. Vice President, and yes, Sam Alhaji Bawumia, why? But I have a question for Bawumia. The question that I have for Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia is, how much so far has been sunk into the construction of the Pwalugu multipurpose dam? How much? When we say if you so about prioritize it. Prioritize him, I feel me raises he can free him for stakeholders ben ho. But him be Bawumia say so far yet can say how much and I call Pwalugu Dam nemo. Are we talking about some $1 million be? Are we talking about flipping sum of $1 million US be? I think ya kosa dam we mu. Why him and the sense he can do mansa. And what would Bawumia be telling us now? I don't want to know so or bad. No. Now, say under the watch of Vice President Bawumia and in the boss, an amount of 1 billion Ghana cedis, 1 million, whichever of it, has been sunk into this purpose dam. No. Bawumia Baka wants so much. How do we get? What do we have to show? Bawumia, Mr. Vice President, with the greatest of respect, take Ghanaians serious. Kakra, why? Take us serious and do not take us for the very fact that we are zombies, not all of us. We'll put a checklist at you, measure you, and expose you big time, and will not allow you to use thereby a palpable lies, falsehood, and falsification of information for the purpose of say, here Ghana for your vote. No, Obwa. When we say multi-purpose dam, when we say you've been exposed, we go say. Mr. Vice President, you lied. Unsi ye. Another Chenya, Sikebia Kop dam nimu dita. Where is that money? You should have told Ghanaian Ohona Nancha and Ramebo and Mama on there. Say, $1 million and no dear, and then it's near Mubeshe. Emma Yaden, Yababe says Canada Bania because the very last time one eye committee of deben wo mu kɔ hɔ no na ho nyinaa yɛ bare land hwi nsi hɔ sofi ba ko mo fam aso mo fam hwi ni hɔ bare land sika no mo de ma hwan. The last time they were talking to some VR penny bi na VR penny ni be gyina hɔ keka kyerɛ sɛ ai oh bibia de na kwa mu hɔ enem ne ade meanwhile ye na ya we mo kae a John Jinapo any ni group energy committee of parliament ekɔ hɔ no wo mu ehunhwe ema ɔhene no wɔ hɔ no kasa sɛ ohia sɛ mo bɛba na mabɛyɛ de sɛ ne fata baomia ukrom no no. Why I didn't know how who say what is going on? But the movie on Ghana Speaks Part 1. Well, we are also learning say Sikapudu Obi allegedly. That's about $250 million. Is it true? And a crack. Yes, it says Ayira. Ayira ewo ofuripeni ho. Is it true? We are asking questions though. Some breaking news been in Riem Ba. Says CK Ayira ewo hinipeni ni fie and a cressa. Is it true? $250 million reported disappeared. And a cray, Nessa and a crown. Why? And akobo sa akro no eti say e was a ahimfie ho. Folks, the kwaba me ba Ghana Speaks extension will go into other matters. Stick and stay. I am Kweku. I'll be right back shortly.
Limited. Our lands are everywhere. It depends on the customer's preferred location. We have lands in areas such as Kwabinya, Amasaman, Kaswa, Denchira, Bruku, Botsiano, and Insawam. Our lands are very affordable and has no litigation issues. Our lands comes in various sizes such as 70 by 100, 35 by 100, and among others. We have a flexible payments plan that is 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. The areas are well developed. No need to worry about electricity, water, and other social amenities. You can contact us on 030-2452-555, 030-2452-555, or visit our website at www.oralblackstarlimited.com. Oral Blackstar, your preference, our priority. Oral Blackstar Limited. Our lands are everywhere. It depends on the customer's preferred location. We have lands in areas such as Kwabinya, Amasaman, Kaswa, Denchira, Bruku, Botsiano, and Insawam. Our lands are very affordable and has no litigation issues. Our lands comes in various sizes such as 70 by 100, 35 by 100, and among others. We have a flexible payments plan that is 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. The areas are well developed. No need to worry about electricity, water, and other social amenities. You can contact us on 030-2452-555, 030-2452-555, or visit our website at www.oralblackstarlimited.com. Oral Blackstar, your preference, our priority.
Neutral TV, I say, the media is part of Ghana's problems. I agree with you. Brefo, and Nana Boache, I say, me too, Saturday 17th was my birthday. So it means it came on. So belated happy birthday. Yes, Anna. Then let me see. Hey, my own man, John Ken said, Bawolaya talks too much, but does very little. Something is wrong with him. Georgina Bafo said, blessed evening, Okweku. Thanks so much for your great job and wish you a successful this new week. Stay blessed. Stay healthy and strong, my dear. Yes. And Vincent Lioness in power say in somewhat Ghana. I see. Now, my mention yao is it abane or say when you are frustrated because of power, you become the epitome liar. Baumia, well-known liar all over the world. Onosune dia or the abanono. Any yeshe. Folks, my mention friend saying mention loads of messages being so about making kanye na very unfair on my part. Before I make comments, I say, Brakweku. Yesterday, I saw that Baumia is a wicked vice president and chairman of economic in our country administration. Baumia was aware and knew that betting tax and e-levy is not needed, and he allowed the parliamentary to fight on it before. So he wants us to vote for him to become president before he can abolish it and make us better from say Kenya Accra wager block no they buy. Kweku Ose Kweku Anan, I am heartbroken and concerned about the constant lies told by our vice president and presidential candidate. It is alarming to see him distort facts and deceive Ghanaians. His instability and questionable decision-making skills raise serious concerns about his inability to lead Ghana effectively. Please, let's continue to hold him accountable. Echo Thomas, Tema Community 4, and or the free buyer. Please stop calling my line. Or say good evening. Or say you and your people are doing great. And the Bible said in the book of Malachi 3 verse, bring all the tithes into the storehouse so there would be enough food in my temple. If you do say the Lord, I will open the windows of heaven for you. I will pour out blessings so great you won't have enough room to take it. Try it. Put me on the test. My name is Prince Moses. Prince, I think I need to read your message and digest it again. Good evening. Did you give your program to your thanking before coming with? Did you give your program to your? Please, can you come back again? Because I'm trying to make a sense of your message, which I'm not. So write again. But write in a way that I can easily communicate and for you, okay? We all say, does Baumia have conscience? And is he all right? Seprepo, whatever, some strange names. Good evening, Kweku. Ghanaians should know that a criminal in the security uniform is 10 times dangerous than an armed robber. I am Mensa from Wager. We all say, besides, please, I am an elderly person and not used to the social media, etc. Activities, that is why I requested and requesting from you and your team as trusted ones. Besides, good evening and more. I don't know what you are requesting from us, Chief. What are you requesting from me? Some of the messages, the way you people write it, I have to edit it by adding my own words. But take your time and write 1, 2, 3 sentences for it to be read. Chief, I don't understand what you're saying. We all said nice show. Okay. My mention was saying, I am watching you live. Live from where? Hi, Kweku. I'll say you have indeed proven to be real professional and competent investigative journalist of sort. You have a lot known and unknown masses who appreciate and adore your good work. For God and country, keep exposing the nation records with the sole aim of capturing the state. And like I told you already, our prayer tower is still in action, and the Supreme God would forever guide, and the Supreme God would forever protect you from Ko Boabing. You know, the by. We so say you have been proven to be so real, competent investigator. Okay, it's the same message that I think I should have. Okay, we so say. I say yes. When the new Patriotic Party NPP, led by Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, says breaking the AIDS is possible, it's not just a mere slogan, but a strategic plan to win the 2024 by elimination taxes. This is what one of the NPP executive at Wake News on condition of anonymity, according to the NPP executive, plot is to win the 2024, disenfranchising many people believing be members of the opposition National Democratic Congress. Okay, also there or they buy no. Let me see. There's okay. Some of you mode my name is Chiani Kaka Itimetim in the Upper West Achim constituency of the Eastern region. The NPP's manifesto is full of lies and deception. If they really mean what is in there, they should implement it now because they are still in power. Believe Bawumia at your own peril. This is my first time seeing a ruling government promising as if they are in opposition. Mahama is now an angel. Honorable Dra Emmanuel for Upper West Akim constituency and Dramani Mahama for Flag Bearer House. Okay, on the Sunday or the Bayan, we'll say Lighthouse at Pokwasi, we are going to miss of the front line. Brow phone, phone, simple. Don't waste time. Hi, Sheikh Kweku Anan, you are 1 in a million. Do you know that you are always the best of all? Stay blessed. I'm not the only best. Okay? A lot of people. Very, very best. We shall say, good evening, Kweku. I am Jonathan from Tamale. Bawumia couldn't pay NAPCO trainees, and he's there saying he would pay Premier League players. Okay, on the other bad. Okay, my can't wait, my main way. I say, good evening, sir. Allah bless you with your good job you are doing for country Ghana. Okay, my main way. So, or the info be nearby. Nature said, good evening, Kweku. The second term coming of Jesus Christ would be greatest relief and judgment. Nana Ofuri great. Or see, please, are you saying that what he said nothing good comes out of it? Who are you trying to quote? I don't know what you're saying. Is it about me and I will quote to and I say why and I will quote to? Okay. Well, say please. Good evening. What has Ghanaians done to these people using the name of politics for stealing? Okay. And also Odi Adebane. Good evening, Kweku. I am Ima, watching from Awoshi. We need more and a better particular about the alleged 200 million in the Ejapadia headquarters. Okay, folks, Memra, as we speak, just about 2 minutes gone past the hour now. This is the Frontline Investigate. Welcome back. This is the Frontline Investigate. Maminko online is something 1 or 2 message. We all say, Yao Abman was saying, no, my kind of Michael Kuzoya. I say, I salute you, senior. And I feel Nelly Kwame. I say, bro, you are the best. Cartel's production. Nelly Kwame. I say, I love you for being you. Thank you, big boss. Joseph K. Srebo. I say, good evening. I say, Kwame Alan. I say, Alan Chamantin for 2024. Good evening. Senior Brakweku Anan and everyone. A lot of messages which me do about Fiyanko Airbus and some me patrol team ha. Their special prosecutor no e dia tudwa no. Said your can me pese ye bie sume ko wasum na enipa ye argument a wusu enye bia ye. On say nra ni na kopie Western region ho. John Dramani Mahama report teacher said there na ye pese dia politics bia say Mahama akogya demudia. According to prosecutor the whole story is a different story. But enra at the Western region no na enipa bi decide we e di fel. Na eranam se woni ye de ye wa chanya wode. At Western region NPP na mo de sa Airbus scandal we na mo de yasem. Those ye ka bi kire ma mo si yanka ye. Na enra adebisu kra san ye me won say in between time I heard NPP for air to wine room Osibisa for end room. We are going, heaven knows where we are going. Now, to sad, very. Meanwhile, one of you, MPP, one of the stalwart, MPP top brass, Makwaji Maktonto, Neda, Mabubu Danego, as I said, Mafa, Maktonto Danego, Egu from El Joel. Me say, one of MPP top brass. One MPP penny ba konswa na o exercise interest e wo Macton to Daimo e hwan Chama wuntumi of Ashanti region enema kobubu dan na gu fam magye Macton to dan na asase na by force yes na enura mugina simpie so to Macton to any no CBC group nom say we are going, heaven knows where we are going tese munni baby amoko osoro pe na ni baby amoko akopon kai mo keke kai mo boni amudie mudi boni no boni na muni sense of shame. You were bold enough some of the sanum nesi so amoto muni agi say muni agi e wasomdwe kwan so amoto Mactonto no na nechi such an iconic personality, the great Mark Kwekutonto ne dan makobubu dan no asase no so magic mu wi a mo de ne nnwuma be CCP so a mo to e wo manifesto ase ni sunsum na ye ntia na wo sori ya papa mo ni so ma mo kwa na mu gira ha na mu dinsem e wo takrade Wednesday meyi behind scenes bi de a kire mo de course wo takrade sire keke MPP folks afi yem fam no tabonum ne ehwe dia special prosecutor enra Mudi we na politics no number bre say mu say special prosecutor or the report abeto o efa John Dramani Mahama and all those associated with the Airbus scandal. Now here or say the UK authorities and the Airbus agreed on the foregoing as established fact. In the brief, Airbus failed to prevent persons associated with it from bribing others concerning with the purchase of military transport aircraft by the government of Ghana, where the said bribery was intended to obtain or retain business or advantage in the conduct of business for Airbus. Saying any special prosecutor or advance affiliate special prosecutor on one take a listen to him.
The UK authorities and Airbus agreed on the foregoing as the established facts. In brief, Airbus failed to prevent persons associated with it from bribing others concerned with the purchase of military transport aircraft by the government of Ghana, where the said bribery was intended to obtain or retain business or advantage in the conduct of business for Airbus, and that a number of Airbus employees agreed to deliberately circumvent the proper compliance process by falsely representing that the work in the first campaign had been done by Intermediary 8, which could in turn make the money available to Intermediary 5 and others. Further, the sum paid to Intermediary 8 by Airbus and then by Intermediary 8 to Intermediary 5 exceed, in the latter case, by about 850,000 euros, the agreed commission amount set out in the Declaration of Compliance by Airbus to the Spanish Export Credit Agency. Now, to the United States. It is also well known that on 31 January 2020, the United States District Court for the District of Columbia reached similar conclusions by way of a deferred prosecution agreement, DPA, or a consent agreement in the case of United States of America versus Airbus. In relation to Ghana, the DPA posited that Airbus willfully concealed its political contributions, fees, and commissions paid to business partners in conjunction with the sale or transfer of defense articles and defense services in violation of ITAR, which I refer to. This was because certain ITAR-controlled defense articles from the U.S. suppliers were components of the C-29 aircraft, which was being manufactured for Ghana. These components were exported from the U.S. to Spain for the manufacture of the C-295 for onward transmission to Ghana, and that Airbus repeatedly filed re-export license applications at the U.S. authorities relating to the two C-95s that included false or incomplete certifications related to the U.S. ITAR.
Now, if you would go on Tamano, I'm a nipe can, and Koyao say, yes, say, one must say, one must say, a young must say, Ghana for Subana, your body is your back, who said, da. And today be no more argument, no yen, a baseless argument because we knew on that is your own. They don't want to learn history, nothing. Diania kika, what did you work on? Special prosecutor catch him in say, I did see ya Airbus for no, Bonnie or Medi or Yasin Yasam Kito. One way do Bonnie beat it and son a year no more transaction. Now, guess what? And you may be a woman the best share Ghana and penny for you come. Ah, one move fast out on your son, so Edia Dada Ghana and penny for you, say, Bayab. One may form so any access to the Ghanaian authorities. So, a kwanya wombe faso ede adodode bi diabama Ghana mpanimfoi se beya wombe form so ede ide ewura the corridors of power ni nara no American court no kra no mu nim sa ade we Airbus de sansem nya den esieye special prosecutor over sa name we na into we yesa na wo Airbus na kasa na wo yesa wo susue na obota na e kire sen you are corrupt. And our person who corrupted one so no business. Why would Airbus do this? Oh, maybe a kako. Some winner, yan libreu, ne and treachery your home. Na Ghana funny since you say na senator no, ye GPG tradanwa, yam fan cost 20 pabak. Oh, John Mahama, where you're corrupt, where it is, where that. So your politics, say your divisiveness, acrimony, dirty, very dirty. And me say no more the Airbus are doing. Normally, General Takra at the year campaign. They were not even ashamed. Reports on us twist and ten or more. One more this. Suadia, the year can ye mummy suadia. The win ye biaka. Now, the Anisiwa special prosecutor sent to us, baby. Ah, if you order and Sembi Eddie in connection with the sales to Ghana beginning on or about 1st January. The investigation, I established another fact finding. At the end of I established it, take a listen to special prosecutor one more time.
In connection with the sales to Ghana, beginning on or about 1 January 2009, the Defense and Space Division Spanish subsidiary contracted with Individual One's brother, Consultant 4, a citizen of Ghana and the UK, to act as a third party